Hello, Jeremy, Nicole. Come on in.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, Tony.
How you doing?
Great to see you guys.
Great to see you too.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Welcome.
New Year.
Wow, this is cool.
So this is where we'll be meeting our clients this year at CES 2025.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, excited to have you in just to see the setup, hear a little bit about what we're talking about. You guys ready?
We're ready. I'm going to grab a coffee. You guys go and have your chat. I've got a lot of work to do.
Peace
I'll
out.
see you
See ya.
Okay.
Nice to see you, by the way.
Yeah, absolute pleasure
really
to see
great.
you, Nicole.
Thank you for having us
Okay,
here
so
today.
here's the first stop on the journey. We want you to come over here and maybe have the opportunity to win a little something.
What do you mean maybe? I want to win.
Let's see. We are in Vegas.
Okay, how lucky am I?
I don't know.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it's ooh! Oh,
Three-play
my
symbols.
Amazing!
Woo!
What do I got?
And we have for you a nice LG X Boom. So this is just a little token that we're giving to some of our
Sweet.
clients here.
This is awesome. I'm going to rock this on the strip later. I'm going to be like, woo!
And I just hope that you carry that luck with you through to the actual casino.
Yes, I think that would be ideal. Well, thank you so much for that. And just briefly before we kick off, I'm very excited to hear what LG Ads is doing today, but I'd love to just get a little bit of an introduction to you personally.
Sure. For anyone that's not familiar with me, Tony Marlow, I'm the CMO at LG Ad Solutions. So we're the company that has over 200 million LG TVs worldwide. We have a fast channel called LG Channels, and we help put ads against both the native screen and also those fast services there. So that is what we do.
That's pretty awesome, and I'm sure you're going to explain all of those terms to everybody as we dig into this. But first, tell me about 2025. What's happening?
Yeah, big year. I mean, I think the biggest thing we would say is this is the year. Right now is the time that the industry is going to go all in on CTV. Obviously, we're here in Vegas, but and all in makes a little bit of sense here. But I do genuinely think we're going to see a shift from CTV being an afterthought in the media plan to genuinely being a CTV first media plan and the other pieces falling around it. We've got a lot of trends that sort of sit around that. It's predicted, eMarketer says that this year, 2025, will be the first year ever in US history where there will be more non-pay TV households than pay TV households.
Wow.
We're also on trajectory for there to be more streaming minutes at some point, either at the end of this year or early next, more streaming minutes than linear minutes. So crossover is imminent. With that flip comes a CTV first world.
That's pretty awesome. And what's happening in this sort of back end that helps make this more frictionless? Like how do we execute on this? How do we take advantage of all of this transition?
Yeah, I think there's a number of things, but I think of CTV as a very different beast to what TV used to be.
Definitely.
There are so many things. So you're talking about advanced creative units. You're talking about on-demand content. You're talking about things that traditionally didn't happen on TVs. So things like cloud fitness, shoppable experiences. So with that more engaging, lean-in experience, remembering TV used to be a lean-back medium,
Right.
it's creating a new type of attention, and this is creating an opportunity for marketers to connect with their audiences.
So like what's on that TV over there?
Let's go take a look.
We go check it out? All right, awesome. It looks pretty cool, I have to say. So, like, what kind of TV is this?
What kind of TV is it?
I mean,
well, it's an LG.
Yeah, I mean, not what kind of TV is it, but like what kind of TV
This is an
it?
OLED Evo, but I know what you mean.
Ah, okay. Like
so
what's in the TV?
Right now we're running a bit of a demo video here, but what we're talking about with CTV, like CTV is not your grandmother's TV. It has a rich, immersive canvas for both advertising and content. The discoverability of content is starting to improve, and we can talk about that a little bit more later. But the advanced ad units, shoppable TV, being able to buy directly from an ad unit.
So like I just touch the TV and I get something?
Yeah, maybe not touchscreen, but via your remote, via voice control. So later this year, we will be launching
cool.
what's called WebOS Pay. So all LG TVs, at least all modern LG TVs, run on an operating system called WebOS.
Okay.
This is our frictionless payment system. So
wow.
I think in 2024 really was the year of shoppable. It was really confined, for the most part, to QR codes.
Yeah.
In 2025, I think you'll see a lot of these shoppable ad units going beyond the QR code.
So like I can just click it, my bank details are connected, and boom, it shows up at my house.
You have an account, 1 or 2 click engagement, choose your product, choose the location of delivery. I think we're going to start seeing that become much more frictionless.
That's awesome. So that kind of takes like ad placement to the next level, like product placement to the next level, rather.
Totally. And CTV, it brings the sight, sound, and motion that we've always loved about TV with the addressability that we've always loved about digital channels. So not only are we getting advanced features within the ads, but the ads are just much more relevant than you typically used to out of a linear broadcast.
And on a super sexy screen.
I love it.
This looks great, right? Like I'm definitely going home and finding out what model that is for sure.
We'll have to send you the details of the
Go
Evo.
on, send me the details. Can we go check out what's happening in Studio 2 over there?
Let's have a look at the meeting room.
Awesome. I love it. Ooh, it's going to be good. It's a totally different vibe. It's very, very chill. It's very calm, like the dice theme. It's good. I'm just going to take a seat over
Great.
here if that's cool with you.
Yeah, and so this is the space where, and we have 4 meeting rooms like this. This is where we'll be meeting with our clients during this week of CES. So a lot of those discussions, the deals that are made, the plans, the partnerships, a lot of those conversations happen in either this room or rooms just like
It's
this.
the room where it happens.
Yeah.
So, do you know roughly how many meetings you're going to have?
Oh, we have an exact number. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it is a very large number of meetings.
Excellent.
This is kind of where the industry kicks off the year, and really excited to. It's going to be a hectic week, if I'm honest, but I'm excited to see what happens.
It's like pure adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. That's so cool. So I wanted to get back to this idea of like content and, the buzzword for 2025 has to be AI. Talk to me about how you're thinking about AI and how it might, tie into LG ads and content, etc.
Yeah, well, what's a conversation like this unless we talk about artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah. Are you real? Just checking.
I don't know. Yeah, look, I think there's many practical applications for, say the viewer, before we even talk about the advertiser.
Yeah.
So right now, we've got some data that indicates between turning your TV on and then actually deciding what you're going to watch can take in excess of 11 and a half minutes on average.
And what about even just if you know what you want to watch, but you can't find it, and then it's like...
Discoverability, it can be a challenge. Now, look, there's an element of this that we'll never fix. So the debate that happens on the couch, I want to watch A, I want to watch B.
Yeah.
But AI can be used to bubble up content at the glass level. So what I mean by that is right now, a given OTT service, so an app that lives on your TV, maybe it's subscription, maybe it's not, but it will often say, because you've watched A, you might like B, C, D. And it can do a pretty good job within that one ecosystem. But what I think in 2025 you will see as the year unfolds is a directly integrated into the glass recommendation engine that says, okay, here are all the services you have access to, subscription free, across your total viewing habits. Here are the things you like. Here's what you might be interested in. And I think there's a genuine opportunity to bring that 11 and a half minutes significantly down with AI.
So that's interesting. So basically, if you have one app and you watch, I don't know, a reality TV show about dating or something like that, and then there's another program on a different app, it can just be like, oh, because you watch this show, you're going to really like this show. Yeah. And you don't have to dig through each of the various different apps to get at it.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see how that takes form in its consumer-ready format. But even things boosting what you spoke about, so things like voice identification, obviously totally opt-in, but speaking into your mic where you say, this is an LG remote, hey, I would like to watch some comedy. Not only does it bring up comedy, it recognizes that it's me, Tony, and not someone else in the household, and brings up the recommendations mapped to my profile, so you have a login-less profile. So AI is making these things possible, and it's all about driving relevance of content experience, which then has a knock-on effect for relevance of the associated advertising.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds pretty cool. So basically, the user experience is amplified, and therefore the advertising experience is more seamless into that.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool. I bet if I talk to the LG thing, it's going to know that I like cats. It's going to recognize my voice. And it's
cats
going
are
to
your thing?
Cat videos. I mean, I'm a little bit crazy about cats and other things. But it'd be very cool if I could just get the content that I liked, not having to look at, I don't know, Game of Thrones in my way and stuff like that. So sorry, Game of Thrones people. That's pretty awesome. So anything else, any other big bets for 2025 that you're excited about?
Yeah, I know we spoke about shoppable. I would also say AI. So we spoke about AI from the consumer perspective, so from the couch, but also for the advertiser. So we're seeing artificial intelligence speed up the creative creation process. So making the ad unit itself, getting to a great experience is starting to happen much, much more quickly than was previously possible. Using generative AI to make the ad unit or portions of the ad unit, especially if you're, say, you're a small to medium business. You may not have the production budgets of these large, Fortune
Definitely.
500. Using this kind of technology enables you to make a quality ad experience like has not been possible before. I think also segment creation, again, obviously always in a privacy-friendly way,
Yeah.
but using AI to make relevant segments, mapping that with DCO, dynamic creative optimization, so there might be multiple versions of an app,
Yes.
and then making sure there is the right match. So you've got these segments that are highly likely to convert and these ads that just resonate with them. So AI is transforming the game already, and I think if we're really honest, I think we don't even really know just how good it's going to get by the end of this year.
Absolutely agree with that. No, I was going to ask, basically, you talked about having big budgets to produce these ads, but what about making it more iterative and more personalized, more relevant? So that's where I think AI could be really interesting. Like you just said, it's,
Totally.
we're only at the tip of the iceberg here. So,
Well, this is the point where I make my nerdy joke. It's like,
on.
we currently do A/B testing.
Yes.
But it's like you can do the whole alphabet. You can do A/Z testing. You could just spawn out a multitude of ads, test them, dial up the ones that work, and just don't use the ones that don't work.
I'll tell you what, this is like an ad up geek's dream. No more A/B testing. We're going straight to Z. I love it. That's awesome. Well, Tony, thank you so much for your time today. I know that you have a lot of meetings, so I'm going to let you get on with it.
Okay.
But thank you
Absolute
again.
pleasure
That was
to have
really
you.
awesome. Thank you. And the suite's amazing. And oh, I almost forgot. So we're going to ask everybody,
Okay.
if LG Ads was a new emoji, what would that emoji be?
Oh, well, I think the TV emoji is due for an update. So I think
Okay.
the TV emoji
Is it grandma's
should be,
TV?
well, CTV is not your grandmother's TV. I think it should be widescreen. Maybe our emoji is a brand new TV blowing a person's hair back. I think
That's
these
pretty
immersive
awesome.
experiences, the cloud gaming, the cloud fitness, the on-demand content, I think that's the emoji for us.
I'm going to work on sketching that up for you. Thanks
Fantastic.
again. Great to meet
see
you.